Hello everyone. So today's look is going to be a St. Patrick's look. Um, I'm starting off with my eyebrows since they're a little bit hairy. I wanted to show you girls how I do that. I'm using my Menage A Brow in the darkest shade. I'm using the 3-prong side, and I am just filling in any gaps that I have and shaping up the eyebrows to my liking before I shave off any hairs that I don't like. Sorry if you hear the cartoons in the back.
Okay, but next time remind me my noodle likes to be as close to the ground as possible.
We've got the leash. I wonder how this works. I know. Let's check what Dad wanted.
Oh yeah, that leash definitely makes him happy.
My favorite. Look, Scruffy dancing.
Maybe it's a dance move.
It makes his tail wag too, so he could be a wag wiggler.
Let's try that.
My left eyebrow is always the hardest to fill in. I don't know why, but I always have a hard time trying to match them up. So that's why you see me taking my time trying to make them look as equal as possible.
Okay, ready? How do you feel when I point a magic leash at you? Hello? Earth-calling flavor.
Chili.
Chili.
Yeah, there's a draft link to that movie.
Flavor, forget the draft. And just the leash make you feel anything
Now I'm using the razor blade, and this one is from Sally's Beauty. You get the razor holder by itself, and then on the side you get the blades. I believe they're like $1.50 for a pack of 12. I'm not sure. I've had this one for a very long time, so I'm not even sure about the prices anymore, but when I looked it up, that's the price it gave me. So I just go all around my eyebrows and trim anything or shave off anything that I don't want. And please be careful with this. I know you see me doing it with ease, but it's because of years of practice. I don't want anybody cutting themselves. Not too long ago I cut myself because I was rushing. So it seems easy, but it's really hard if you don't know what you're doing. Don't mind me, I'm singing, dancing. Alright, so this pencil right here is supposed to be for your eyes, but I use the nude side for defining my eyebrows. I only do it because it's creamy like if it was a concealer, and I love the color and how smooth it is. I basically trace whatever I just did. I messed up there a little bit, but then I fixed it afterwards. Don't mind me, I keep on looking to the side because the monitor is right there and it shows me if I'm in focus or not. So here I'm just buffing out everything, and I don't really focus too much on how good it looks just because I'm gonna put some foundation over it, so that's why you still see it in some areas. Here I'm just fixing again whatever I messed up on. Now I'm gonna do my face. The foundation is my true color. It's just that at the beginning, before it oxidizes, it looks a little bit darker. but you'll see towards the end that it'll oxidize to my color. I'm using my Professional. This primer, I use it mainly for the large pore diminishing effect that it has. I have large pores because when I was younger I had like bad acne, and I have some acne scars because of it. So this helps me diminish the appearance of those large pores. I'm using my Fit Me matte foundation. With this foundation, I've noticed you don't really need a primer, so that's a good thing. And I'm using the Fit Me concealer in the lightest shade I found. No, I lied. Not the lightest, but the second to lightest, because the lightest is a fair color, and that was too white for me. This one is more like the one before the medium shade. That's the one I got. And I'm putting this all over my T-zone. And then I'm going to put the foundation everywhere else, and then I'm just blending it together afterwards. So you see how it looks a little bit darker, it looks kind of greenish. It's like that until it actually oxidizes. I didn't like this foundation at first because of the same reason, but then I realized that it does turn into my color, so that's why I've been using it. I feel like I put a little bit too much, but then I kind of buffed it out afterwards. Look like an alien. Now I'm gonna contour my face, and I do this with my Sculpt in a Stick from Tire Beauty. I'm running out, so that's why you see me do that face. Had a little bit of struggle. And when you're face contouring, you wanna contour your cheeks, your forehead, and this just brings back that natural shade that you're supposed to have in those areas, so that your face looks a little bit more three-dimensional, if you would say. I'm not sure. Just brings back your natural shape. Since I have a big forehead, I try to do it a little bit more than regular. Contour your nose to make it look a little bit skinnier. Contour underneath your lips to make it seem like you have fuller lips. Now I'm going to take my Cheek in a Stick from Tire Beauty, and the shade is the rosiest shade we have, and it's called Sexy Hot Flash. I really love this shade. I'm not a big fan of blush, but I feel like this color actually goes with my skin. We have another color called I forgot the name actually, but it's a peachy undertone. I've been dying to try it, but every time I go to my backstage it's actually sold out, so I have to wait. Now I'm using my eyeshadow base, and this one is from NYX, and I've kind of liked it so far. Before this I used to have the Urban Decay primer potion, and I love that one as much as I love this one. I don't see a difference, only in price. So I buff it out. I don't leave it too strong so it doesn't look weird. Now with a fluffy crease brush, I take this trio palette and I go from lightest to darkest. You'll see throughout the video what I mean by that. I take the lightest as my transition color, and then I use the middle color for like a darker transition shade, and then the black one I use it for my outer corners to make my eyes more defined, if you would say. I'm not sure if that's the right term. Oh, this eyeshadow is amazing. I love the pigments in it. You'll see in the picture towards the end, it's very pigmented. It's kind of like a pearly white kind of greenish color. Oh my god, it's beautiful. You'll see me add a little bit more product because every time I blended it out, I kind of washed out the color, so I kept on adding more. But a little bit goes a long way. I just love it, and I kept on packing it on. But this is what I used in my inner eye. And then I used this pressed glitter from Glitter Injections, which is the same company that did the Shot of Envy. And I put this all over my lids, and I have no complaints whatsoever about this product. It's super easy to apply. The only little concern I have is trying to scoop up the glitter. Other than that, this is pretty awesome. And I have no fallout whatsoever. And I had the makeup on for about an hour and I didn't see no fallout. It was really, really pretty. I didn't want to take it off, honestly. I'm gonna buy more once they're back in stock. They are just worth it. Really worth it. So I got out of focus here. I didn't really notice. I kept on adding more glitter just because the lighting sucked really bad. So I couldn't tell if I had enough or not, and it looked really dull, so I kept on adding more and more. Here I am blending out my the outer part of it to blend it out with the brown shade, and that's just me adding more color. And buffing it out again. And then I added more of that Shot of Envy to blend it out more, make it more intense. Then I used the other side of my Linum liner, and I used the side called Catch the Man. And I put this on my waterline. And then with a small pencil contour brush, or I think it's a crease brush, I'm not sure. I picked up more of that brown shade and then buffed it out, and then I used the black shade with the same pencil and used it on my outer corner, on the outer corners of my eyes. And now I'm gonna do my liner. I didn't try to go too crazy with the liner just because I didn't know how it was gonna look, but I just did a thin line and winged it out further out than I normally do. And then I'm just going over with the same liner on the bottom of my eye just to connect it with the top part. Now I'm taking my Subversion Thick, Longer, Stronger Lash Primer, and I'm using this because it moisturizes my natural lashes, and also I've noticed that it gives me the appearance of thicker lashes, obviously, hence the title, right? And I'm using my Smack My Fat Lash Mascara. I normally don't need the primer for this mascara, but since it's drying out, I really did need it. Like, you could barely see the mascara. That's how much is dried out. And then I added on some falsies. I had to cut the film short just because I didn't realize that I wasn't on camera when I was doing the falsies. So that's why I cut off the video. But I'll do a video one day. And then any new lipstick. This lipstick didn't really have a name to it. It's pretty old, so I just grabbed whatever, and that's it. That's the look. I hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions, concerns, comment below. Inbox me if you are on my Facebook. And thank you for watching.